Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and there's an interesting, discussion going on, of course, in the comments concerning, and you see it at large concerning a forced upgrade from, say, Windows 10 to Windows 11. And there's always, these people are like, well, they're going to be sued or they're going to, and no, they're not, because they have the right to do it. Nobody reads the little agreements that you say, yeah, I'm okay with it when you use Windows. But when you start using Windows, you have agreed to their rules. And there's nothing wrong in a way of pushing you to a new version of Windows because you're just in a new version of Windows and your stuff still works and things still continue to work. There's no such thing as Microsoft cannot do that without your consent. For them, it's you should always be at the latest, greatest version of Windows, which, of course, is what they push on. Now, the thing is, I do agree that it should be something that is simply asked, and you have the right to say yes or no. The pop-up isn't that great. The pop-up that I showed on one of the videos that some of you are having. But at least there's I don't want to go there and keep me in Windows 10. That it's a little sneaky because that little I want to keep Windows 10 isn't that visible, but it is there. In my case, there hasn't been no pop-up. In my case, I just looked at the PC and it was ready to install Windows 11. And yes, of course, I do agree that it's easy to go back if you want to go back. It lets you go back for a certain amount of time. But, you shouldn't have to go back or to have all of that trouble if you don't want it. So in that sense, I do agree that Microsoft really should have a do you want it or not? Not here it is, you got it. A pop-up that says, do you want it? And you say no, and then it just disappears. I got no problem with what some of the machines do. There's somebody that said that he hated the fact that in Windows 11, in Windows 10, in his machine, there was a big banner that said in Windows Update, oh, you can move on to Windows 11. I have no problem with a banner saying you can move on to Windows 11 as long as it's a choice. And I totally agree with everybody that says, yeah, it should be a choice. But don't be fooled. Microsoft has the power and can force upgrade any compatible PC to Windows 11 at some point. And it will do it at some point. Anyways, every compatible Windows 11 machine at some point when, end of support gets near, will get Windows 11, just like we'll have 24H2 and 23H2 is being pushed out at some point to everyone. It's because you got to move on, and that is the way that they work, and it's always been the way that it's worked. The only difference between the last operating systems, when we were in XP or 7 or Vista or whatever, is that each version was not free. So they couldn't push you to a new version because you had to buy it. But when Windows as a service arrived, there's no more we can't push you to a new version because it's free anyways. So yes, we can push you to a new version. And it is part of the license agreement that you agreed to when you used Windows. It's the same thing as people are saying it's my PC. The PC is yours. Windows is not. It never has been and never will be. What you are when you are using Windows, if you paid for it by buying a laptop, if you bought it, or if you upgraded for free from a previous version, you only have been given the right to use it and to do what you want with it. But it's not yours. It's not the copy you purchase is a right to use, not a Windows that is yours. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.